Hi. So today I am sharing something that I just wrote, and it's called Unconscious Resentment and Self-Worth. And it's a gentle reflection for your healing. And with everything, it's free. Take what you need, leave what you don't. So here we go. Let's begin. So there's a kind of anger that doesn't feel like anger at all. It doesn't explode. It doesn't yell. It doesn't break anything. It shows up quietly. It shows up as exhaustion. It can show up as irritation, as feeling unappreciated, as feeling invisible, as feeling like you give and you give and you give, and somehow it's never enough. This is what I call unconscious resentment. So clinically, this pattern is described in the literature as suppressed anger, repressed anger, or resentment that forms when needs go unmet. I use the term unconscious resentment because it captures the experience many people have. Anger that builds quietly, beneath awareness, when you give more than you receive. And here's the deeper truth. Unconscious resentment is not really about anger, it's about self-worth. When unconscious resentment comes forth, it grows in people who learned early that their value came from being needed. Maybe you were the helper, the fixer, the strong one, the one who held everything together, the one who kept the peace. And when you grow up that way, you learn to take care of everyone else. But you never learned how to take care of yourself. So you learn to meet everyone's needs, but you never learned how to honor your own. You learned to be responsible, but you never learned how to rest. And over time, something inside you began to ache. Not because you're unkind, not because you are selfish, but because you have been living without a sense of self-worth. So unconscious resentment forms when your life becomes a long list of things to do for others and a short list of things to do for yourself. It forms when you believe, my needs doesn't matter. I shouldn't ask for anything. I have to be strong. I can't let anyone down. I am only valuable when I am giving. And these beliefs are not flaws, they are survival strategies, but they come with a cost. When you believe your worth depends on what you do, you begin to disappear inside your own life. And the part of you that disappears is the part that becomes resentful. Not resentful of others, resentful of the way you have been taught to abandon yourself. So, what unconscious resentment is trying to tell you, it's not a sign that you are broken, it's a sign that something in you is asking to be seen. It is your body saying, I matter too. I need rest. I need support. I need space. I need to stop carrying everything, right? I need to feel valued for who I am, not for what I do. Unconscious resentment is a signal, a message, a quiet call back to yourself. It is the beginning of self-worth trying to raise. A gentle reflection here for you. Take a moment. Breathe. Ask yourself, where in my life do I give more than I receive? Where do I say yes when my heart wants to say no? Where do I feel unseen or unappreciated? Where do I feel tired of being the strong one? Where have I forgotten that I matter? You do not need to fix anything today. You do not need to change anything today. Just notice. Awareness is the first act of self-worth. And here's a closing truth. Unconscious resentment is not a failure. It is a sign that you have been living without enough space for yourself. And you deserve space. You deserve rest. You deserve care. You deserve to matter in your own life. Your worth is not something you earn. It is something you already have. May this be the beginning of remembering that. That is it. May peace and light accompany you on your path. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you. Bye for now.